Oi, oi, oi. Alrighty then. Right, I'm fed. I'm watered. Took the dogs out for a spin. Sounded like a beer. Boom. Took the dogs out for a little walk. Everybody sorted. Time to find some more fishies. Gotta get them fishies. Got a few recipes. A few recipes from fishing, although it was actually the Ulatech snakeheads that have been the winner so far. I even managed to sell a whole bunch of the lures, which I thought was really funny, considering they basically cost pennies to make. Recipe. No pattern. Stretched snakeskin rack was one. Leatherworking recipe, to be fair. I should have probably looked at learning one of these. We got a few. I've not grouped all of this stuff up, though. This is the problem. It makes it hard to find it. Schematic Aetherloom field lamp. Is that new? Not sure. There was only a handful of them on the auction house, so I'm assuming that one was also new. It's all sort of mixed in with all of my other random goodies. Only a handful of the new fish. What I need to do is I need to craft a bunch more of the lures, and I'm just going to chill. Not breaking it today. A 170 streak. Oh my god, my man. That is actually bananas, by the way. You are legitimately here more often than I am. It's actually wild. Thank you very much for that. Welcome in. Good evening to you. Very good evening to you. Where's it gone? Where's the lure for the... This one. That's what I'm looking for. Toxic fellas. These are down to like basically free. Can I just have like 500 of them, please? Just give me 500 of those. Probably over the top, isn't it? But take 500 of those. We do... Let's craft a bunch of them for now. I don't think I'm going to craft all 100 of them. That's silly, but we'll have some for ourselves. We'll sell a bunch of the others. We'll get to do some fishing. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Let's do 20. I'll do. Slam one of them. Chance to gain the snakeheads increased. Tugboats, and we're away. Off to the races. Let's get one of you open, why not? Right, let's see how we do, shall we? See how we do. Beached asteroids, that's a good start. We'll take some of those. Everything's crashing in price now. But it's fun all the same. These dirty darters, because these are the hand-in, these are like 400 gold a piece, which is so funny. Because they really shouldn't be. They really shouldn't be. Why is the pricing on these different? Recent value is 434. Oh, it's taking the map price of these at 138. That's weird. My loot appraise is pulling in some weird numbers. Whatever. Nostrad, how we doing? Welcome in. Howdy howdies. I had fun earlier, you know. It's the first day I've played WoW in like basically 2 weeks. And there was... Even though I had done most of the storylines and stuff on the PTR already, I genuinely think the downstairs, the vault of this zone, will be more enjoyable this week. The fact that there's Oh my god, that'll do. The fact that there's going to be loads of people running around just nuking everything will make it more fun for sure. Anything good in cooking this season? Cooking and fishing as a combo is most likely to be the combo, to be honest. The new feasts are looking to be utilized, which require a bunch of new fish for the most part. And if we can get some in a minute, the Ulatek snakeheads are likely to be the most valuable of the fish, is my suspicion. There we go. What are these? Like 500 gold a piece right now. 640 according to TSM, but we'll take the 500 gold a piece on them. Can somebody gift me game time? This isn't a place, unfortunately, to ask for game time. I sympathise with anybody having with medical conditions, of course, but unfortunately, there's not going to be people, I think, that are going to be just casually gifting game time, unfortunately. Oh, treasures! Treasures! Go on, something cool. Not cool. Shredded boom line. Not cool. Oh, well. We got a Reno. 'Twas not a good Reno. A couple of snakeheads, don't mind if I do. Fishing with the interact button. There's a little add-on called Angler, which allows you to do a bunch of funky stuff. There's a couple of different add-ons. Angler's one. There's one called Better Fishing. For the most part, they do the same thing. But this can equip rafts, and you know, you can change it from a one key thing to like a double-click mouse thing. There's a few. There's a few different options in it. Still don't understand why sometimes we just get grey items. When my fishing is 300. We got the epic fishing rod. We got the Grand Beast Line lure on it. We got more perception than we know what to do with. Oh, what was that? Angler's Anomaly. What in the world? Angler's Anomaly. Release nebulous nature of Voidstorm, creating an oceanic vortex to cast into. Okay, sure. Yeah, the snakehead can be fished basically anywhere, but unless you're using the lure, I have literally not had one without using the lure. But when you do use the lure, you can get a bunch of them. I mean, like, just buying the lures off the auction house and using them, like, is probably the play, to be honest. You literally get one of the fish and you win by using the lure. Yeah, my fishing's min-maxed other than that, though. Yeah, the epic fishing rod as well. Yes, yes. The only epics I'm missing are my 2 cooking ones, but I do have 20 fused vitality ready for one of the fishing ones. I need 20 more fused vitality, and then I never need them again on this character ever again, ever, ever. Which I genuinely cannot wait for. They've done some funky stuff with abundance though. What they've been messing around with abundance for? Whether this is like accidental, but they seem to have like actually limited, like you can't pick up the weekly quest unless you're level 90 now, which is odd. They seem to have like taken some of the passive easy leveling methods from season 1 and just deleted them. Oh, couple of recipes, cheeky. They They nuked the earthen leveling, so that basically isn't a thing anymore. They've made the weekly abundance quest, which to be fair doesn't give you a lot of XP and you can only do it once per character per week, but it was still like half a level or something like that. You now apparently can't even pick that up unless you're level 90. I'm sure there's others, but it's odd. The abundance mobs have also been scaled up a little bit, so they hit harder, meaning fresh level 90s even might have a problem. Seems really weird when people are expecting a catch-up for the abundance by this point, not a nerf slow it down. It's weird. But, you know, Blizzard does what Blizzard does. My loot appraiser doesn't actually assign a value to the recipes. So it's putting us at 70,000 gold an hour fishing, regardless of the recipes we get out of these bottles, and regardless to what we get in the treasure boxes that spawn. So, surprisingly good fishing at the moment. Now the question is actually selling all of the stuff for that value? You know, day one prices and that, but sold a fair amount of the snakeheads already. Epic loot from all of my fishing jars, 2 in total. Recipe for the Armani Angler's Ward and Homely Wall Shelves. I've got 2 bottles that I'm yet to open. 2 bottles I'm yet to open. It's going to be interesting to see what the fishing daily is tomorrow, because the data things, dirty datas, are like being jacked up in price because you need to turn in, was it 13 of these for the daily quest today? 13, I think it was. We've just had our 10-minute warning since we last looked at the auction house. What's coin farming? Oh, downstairs in the vault, you got to farm up all the coins to get all the, to unlock all of the player power trees. Oh, a pristine polygon. Don't mind if I do. That's a big one. The, farming up enough coins, there's an option to unlock a new type of treasures, which, I'll be honest, I don't know if there's anything good in them, but the fact you got to put a bunch of effort into getting them unlocked even means not many people will have yet. Actually just flying around the zone, picking up the regular treasures, getting the new 266 BOEs has been pretty good for easy gold as well today. So a good race for fishing. I don't know, maybe Drac there. Oh, I've never thought if there's any racial bonuses for fishing. I don't think it makes much difference, does it? Snakehead can be fished in any spots. Good news for the botters too. My assumption is the snakehead is going to be a bottleneck fish. It's rare, it's more difficult to get, it's used in the feasts. You add all of that together and you know, you can put 2 and 2 together and assume that the snakeheads are going to be quite expensive, but you know, they're only expensive if they're scarce, you know. Does High Mountain have racials for fishing as well? Extra fish and meat? Not bad. Right, next set of snakeheads and we'll open these jars. Next loot appraiser ding. See if we can get anything in these. So again, do a little bit of fishing. I'm going to mix it up today, a little bit of fishing. Then we'll go downstairs in the vault. Try and find a... Maybe we'll see if there's enough people in. We might put a little group together to farm downstairs. Who knows? Right, recipe in a bottle. Go, give me something good. Schematic GOO. A toy. Warbound. Empowers this harmless bot with embedded neutralizing venom clots, collecting loot from corpses within 40 yards and melting them into pools of venomous goo. Requires engineering level 1. Neutralized venom clots, song gears, soul sprockets, and evercores? Hey, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's not one that can be sold, but I can put it on my engineer. And then an octopus lure. Well, you win some, you lose some, clearly. It's a new toy, though. I'll take a new toy. 125 venom clots, 75 song gears, 50 soul sprockets, 80 evercores. Sounds like it's going to cost quite a lot. What do those neutralizing venom clots cost these days? $10 a piece. Is it basically a looterang? Is that what it is? Is it a modern day looterang? Interesting. Oof, that's a spicy undercut. They're also jacked up in value though, so off you go. Darters, 300 gold a piece still. Yoink. If they're under 10 gold a piece, I'm just not going to sell them. It doesn't make any point. I'll wait until they become the daily and they get reset. Snakeheads, 500 gold a piece. Benthoses, 500 gold for the greens. Boom! Big money, 3,600 gold for the big one. Are people up converting these? They must be. They must be up converting those. I haven't had any epic cosmetics. I got two of these earlier, but these are the basically free cosmetics. Beat the other one. That we can basically delete as well. Okay, let's finish off our snakehead lure, and then we might go and have a little bit of a look at this one. Oh, I wonder if that's on the auction house. I wonder if the toy's on the auction house already. It's a Looterang Plus, it seems. What's it called? G... Not on the auction house yet. Am I the world first to get the recipe? What's it going for on... Give me a... No. One of you? How do I... It's probably not even on the Undermine exchange yet. Seems really difficult to search for. Should we just find out? Send some Doritos. Have one of those. Let's go find out. Let's go find out. We can do more fishing later. Let's go find out. Empower it with embedded neutralizing venom clots, collecting loot from corpses within 40 yards and melting them into pools of venomous goo. It might end up being just useless, but otherwise it could be fun. If nothing else, it's a toy that can be sold. Okay, let's jump on you. Aha, some dies. $125 venom clots. Where's it gone? There it is. Right, 125 of them. Song gears. Need low level ones. Song gears aren't particularly cheap. Why are song gears so goddamn expensive? 75 song gears? Soul sprockets. 50 soul sprockets. I've got a bunch of Evercores. Just to make sure we get right sort of price on that one. 15k to make it. And it's not even the new materials that makes it expensive. Should have bought enough materials for 2, shouldn't I? Thinking about it. What's this then? Three-second cooldown. It is literally just a looterang. No lootable corpses in range. Looterang 2.0. Just as I ranted, got a new cooking recipe and a new inscription decor. Note to self, rant more often. Do it. Do it. Feel free to rant for good luck. It's down. Ah. Well, there we go. And it does actually turn them into little piles of goo, look. Okay. Cool. Cool. Does require Midnight Engineering 1 and requires level 78. So can't be used by anybody outside the engineering profession, unfortunately. But the toy in theory is sellable. And I would imagine can be sold for a pretty price. Let me buy mats for a couple of them. Non-engineers could use it. I'd pay 100k for that toy. Yeah, making it limited to engineers is always the downside, but yeah, it's a cool toy all the same. It'll live on the toolbars of my engineers, that's for sure. I might buy mats A third, actually. Since I'll sell a couple of these, I reckon. Mats for 2. Did I have my resourcefulness tool on when I crafted this? I did. Yo, resourcefulness procs are pretty spicy on these as well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to spend any time on this dude, so I'll list them on my main hunter who will be spending time on. We might need to micromanage the listings of them a little bit. Yeah, unfortunately, it requires an engineer to use it still. But another looterang. That's kind of cool. Engineers finally got something interesting to craft. Just means you got to do a bunch of fishing and get really fucking lucky to get it, because you can't even buy the recipe. Which is good, because if I'm honest, it will mean that most engineers won't bother. The recipe's warbound though, so I guess if you get it, if you do any fishing at all, you can always send it over, but sure. Notifications finally work. SafeWiz, glad to hear. Welcome in. Good evening, good evening. Can't log into the game since this morning. Check the forums. It says I'm not the only one. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't hear about that earlier. I wish you the best of luck on fixing whatever that issue is, because that's the last thing you want on a patch day. Literally world first. Yeah, that's the last thing you want on a patch day, not being able to log in. That's gross. How's your new job though, all the same? Even if WoW's being a dick. Couple of snakeheads. Don't mind if I do. Ha! 184,000 gold an hour. I'm going to stay that high for that long, is it? 2 snakeheads in the first 26 seconds. So far, so good. New colleagues, nice, kind, everybody's supportive. So far, good experience. Hope it will last. Hey, glad to hear it, man. Glad to hear it. Nothing more daunting than a new job. I mean, you've got to have confidence, you know, at level 12 before, you know, you can stroll into a new job and it not be a problem. So, good effort, man. The new patch is as expected. The fact that you've got me fishing on day 1 of a patch in World of Warcraft should kind of set the tone, really. The only strong opportunities for the vast majority of people is herbing and mining and a bit of lumbering in the new zone. There's not really a lot out there to grab onto. You'll obviously have the old army people that are opening Moxie bags like crazy. I know Zanzaful's been opening Moxie bags like an absolute idiot today. Trying to hunt down new recipes as well, in the hope that you pull a big raid recipe. To my understanding, though, I think there's only one recipe that comes from the new recipe that comes from the raid, the leatherworking one. Others are various other locations. not necessarily the raid. The raid recipes are the ones that'll have the big price tag. Of course, the raid's not even out yet and won't be for a little while. But lots of recipes come from fishing, so we do some fishing. I should put the recipes I've found in a group, actually, just to make auction house stuff easier with them. And log into the EU Starter Edition, but just not the main one? Odd. That's really strange. While you were playing Palworld, I played Big Walk with some friends. An immensely fun, hysterical time. Sad we finished it. Kind of wish it went on forever. Big Walk, I saw that on Twitch's homepage the other day and I didn't recognise it. What's it about? What fishing rod am I using? Full epic one. Full epic with a grand line lure. All shebang. The big one. The big one. I've also realised I should probably pop a slurg. Pop a slurg on that too. Have a slurg, plus 20 fishing skill. Don't know if it makes a blind bit of difference, but more the merrier, right? Co-op kind of puzzle game. Yeah, I saw it on the dashboard. I was wondering what it was. Get lost with close friends in a big world. Cooperative online walker talker from the creators of Untitled Goose Game. Interesting. Glad you had fun with it. Do the couple of jars. Give me some more recipes. I'll take these snakeheads every minute though. My TSM doesn't seem to be updating very frequently either. An hour and 3 minutes ago. Not that you can really rely on TSM numbers yet, but... Has anybody done any Wowhead info to try and find out what the loathsome anglerfish and the grotesque sturgeon actually do? Or are they just purely used for filleting? Are they in any recipes? Does Wowhead have these listed anywhere? Because I don't think these are meant to be soulbound. But if they end up being soulbound and a component in a feast or something... I don't remember them being so, but... I also don't remember them being soulbound on the PTR, so something's gone wrong. What's a snakehead? The Ulutek snakehead is a rare fish that is used in one of the feasts, one of the new feasts. But there'll be all sorts of speculation on the price of these. The front part, yeah. The bit that goes hiss. The spiky bit. They count as a treasure for the angler line? Just as rare fish. I mean, the reason they're clearly broken, though, because look at the tooltip. A rare fish from the coiled isle can be bought and sold on the auction house. Well, not when it's soulbound, it can't. So, somewhere's gone wrong. Puts the danger in the danger noodle.
Let's make sweet profit together.
Long time YouTube watcher over here for the drops. Hey, I love that. Thank you very much. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you, thank you. I understand that people prefer their platforms, which is cool. But yes, the drops are on Twitch at the moment. 4 hours for the transmog. I'm glad people get use of both the YouTube and the Twitch streams. Obviously, the VODs are permanent on on YouTube, which deletes them after a while. But you've also, there's no music on YouTube because not everybody has my taste in music. And there's I wouldn't know because I've got both YouTube Premium and Twitch Turbo, but people tell me there's less ads on YouTube, so. Oh, we're being shot. Master Grenade a birdie. You know what's fun? They've hotfixed this already. He doesn't give 50 rep every time you kill him now. So you actually can't, like, hard farm the rep for the fishing dudes anymore. He is just purely an annoyance that spawns occasionally. Probably one of those bot prevention kind of things, You get like an explosive fish or something as well when you kill those. Another soulbound thing that doesn't feel like it should be soulbound. This thing, look, a bombastic fish that has survived beyond expectations. Its audacity and volatile innards make eye-catching for any weapon enthusiasts. Clearly got some value somewhere, but I haven't found out where. Have you tried slash sitting? Is he spawning if you slash sit? That's the trick with the blood feasters, isn't it? I mean, I can. That's the trick with the blood feasters. You sit whilst fishing, they ignore you, but now to ban everybody that exploited it with 2+ kills. Please don't. I'm sorry, Daddy Blizzard. YouTube has the VODs, the no ads, the no music, the pause, rewind, fast forward, 2x speed for the win. True. I say video playback platform, clearly superior. But I don't know, Twitch has got this atmosphere about it that it does very well. There we go, there's the snakes. I've only got 2 minutes left on my snake lure. It's getting well hot in here, by the way. Feels odd to put the aircon on at like 8 o'clock at night, but I might go open a window in a second. Right, we'll round out this one fishing lure. I'm not going to do more than like half-hour blasts fishing, because otherwise I'll go actually insane. But then we'll head down to the basement, grind some coins. See if we can put a group together, maybe. We'll see if anybody's interested. Found some lucky doos. Where do we get the lucky doos from? Do you get the lucky doos from fishing? Must do. I'm using Angler, but there's either Angler or Better Fishing. Both basically do the same thing from what I'm led to believe. Angler just gives me basically one button. I don't have to click the bobber. And it will automatically put like a different fishing bobber on it as well. Angler with funny spelling. Yeah, that's true. Angler. Been doing the WoW fishing on the ROG Ally. That's a way to do it, I suppose. It's got a touch screen on it, doesn't it? You just double tap and tap the bobber. Okay, my lures fell off now. Not only has the lure fell off, we're also not in an area where a surge has been completed recently, so we're not... Oh, that'll do. We'll take 10 of those. We're not in an area where we'll get bonus rare fish because a curse surge is just finished. Right, stop pressing the buttons, we're fine. Right, let's throw all this on the auction house. $20 of them. Starting to stack up now. More people have figured out how to get the lure, how to do this by the looks of things. Dirty darters are coming down as most people have done their daily. Puffer fishes are sub 10 gold, meaning I won't bother selling them. Not going to bother selling those either. I'll take 500 gold a piece for these all day long. They're sub 10 gold, won't bother. Earthy garnishes are up 50%, so might as well sell them. Beached asteroids are still 100 gold a piece, so why not? We've been undercut on this? Nope. Only shelve recipe. Love to see it. Hate to see it. Whatever. Ah, look at everybody's trying to sell the lure now. All right, that game's over then. Our days of selling these at 250 gold a piece are probably finished. All right. I, in theory, could continue doing all the side quests, grinding the rep, but I don't really need to. I'm renowned 5 already, and I don't think I care to get much higher in terms of renown. Or do I? What's next? 10 knowledge points, who cares? Bit of void light. Spirit corrosion. Bring the corrosive relic to gain 1 spirit corrosion for use at the altar. Oh yeah, there's 4 relics I think you can find. Surge bosses now have a daily chance to drop a piece of warbound veteran equipment. I think I'm too fussed. Unfortunate scouts satchels on the coiled isle. Ah, damn. We want to get to renown 9 then, don't we? Because what if those contain something cool? I'm always a sucker for a treasure. I'm always a sucker for finding a treasure. In that case, the daily quests are that the sideline quests aren't going nowhere. But what is going somewhere is the world quests. So let's make sure we do the world quests. And while we're doing the world quests, we can keep an eye out for other treasures, which will give us loots, just like that. Even the 253 gear is worth flogging right now. How many people will be back playing today? It's impossible to get anywhere on the map, though, with the amount of squirrels on this. Here's how I resolved my stuck on character select screen issue. Log into a starter edition, walk around a little, teleport to my house when in, then logged out. Didn't quit the game. Manually re-entered my email address and password on the login screen. It let me log in that way. Very odd bug. Wow, that sounds near impossible to diagnose why. Did you log out, like, last in your neighborhood or something? And so going to your neighborhood and, like, resetting something by going there again has, like, allowed you back in or something? That sounds really weird. That'll be a bug for a smart person at Blizzard to fix. Glad you got it sorted though. Sounds like you're not the only one that's had the issue, so. Oh, he absolutely smoked my pet. Followed somebody else's guide on the forum. Don't know how the person figured it. However, he did say if you log out, you can't log back in the normal way. You need to do this again. Oh. Oh, so something's like really fried then. That's weird. It's gonna be that spaghetti code, isn't it? It's gonna be them changing one thing in one corner of the map completely fucks it somewhere else. All the more reason for a complete engine rewrite overhaul. Which, if Blizzard was smart, they would have been working on 4 years ago. In preparation for after the last Titan. All these things that the player base kind of jumps on and says that is like something that should be done. You can nearly always guarantee that regardless to what Blizzard say, it's probably happening. Because at the end of the day, most gamers aren't stupid. most people who play this game have at least some idea about what the hell's going on. They might not necessarily have all the info, but let's not do those, but let's do the rest of these world quests just to make sure we get those done, because they're the things that are on a time limit. I was going to put the aircon on, wasn't I, because it's well hot in here. Please hold. Right, let's go. Most? Yeah, I mean, most people aren't idiots. Most people might not have the answer, but most people are not idiots.
We are not the only ones threatened by the children of Ulatek. The wildlife.
Although I must admit, one of my favourite phrases is, 50% of people are below average intelligence. It's a fun statement, even if it's not actually true. But that's not how averages usually work, but also not how intelligence is not purely. Oh, these have got to be something. It's got to be a boo-boo that these are bind on pickup. Did they move the TSM button once you open the auction house? It appears so. Yeah, it's gone to the end, hasn't it? Gone to the end. I'm fishing again. Stop fishing. 4 more pieces of wildlife. Lucky Lower's gone up. Bought them at 1 gold. They're now at 42. Holy. What happens when they put them in the new feasts? Legit perception for fishing is like the stat now. Like it kind of should be. It was only weird in season 1 because everybody was fishing for starters, everybody was fishing the mount over in the Void Storm. Secondly, you had everybody specifically looking for the cheap ass fish for the lures for skinning, which will probably still happen, but it weirdly kind of meant that people were deliberately downgrading or trying to downgrade their quantity of perception with fishing just so they got more of the more of the common fish. So weird. What are we doing now? Slaying combatants. Ah, somebody said earlier you got to unlock delves again from like tier 1 up. Is that true? Have I got to do a whole bunch of delves just to unlock them again? Do we not? Is there no persistence with the delves? I'm gonna have to find a cheeky way to fix that problem because I can't say I'm overly excited about doing a 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 and 8 or 9 or 10 delve again. We're going to be doing plenty enough delves to not have to re-unlock everything. That's my view on it anyway. I like this sort of semi-fake PvP area where there's NPCs that roam around as well. Good little opportunity for gankers. For those sneaky rogues out there. And I'm not gonna lie, you actually do some damage. What's the chances that any PvP will actually happen out here, though? People just do it for the world quest and then leave. It's clearly Blizzard's attempt to, like, remind people that PvP exists. Can't say I like it as a hunter, though. Yeah, look, real players are like, nah, give me them NPCs. Give me them juicy NPCs. Nobody wants to get in a fist fight. Gonna hold my fishes, wait till the actual season starts. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you're only gonna do a couple of hours of fishing, you're not really losing a lot by holding or not.
The awful swamp gnats are making our scouts
If
sick.
you
Squash them.
if your aim is to do 50 hours of fishing this week, then you probably want to be selling as you go along. Capitalize on it as much, because to do 50 hours of anything, to then risk it, to then, you know, only pay you for 25 of those hours will be real feels bad, won't it? So, yeah, it depends how much fishing you're going to do. I won't be doing enough for it to really make much of a difference, so in theory I should probably save everything as well, but I like I'm not, in a weird way, I'm not doing the fishing to make the gold, I'm doing the fishing to see if it's worth making the gold, to tell the rest of you to go and do the fishing. Oh my god, they all went boom. But yeah, there's chances that those I mean, there is, let's be real, there's a limit to how much somebody would pay for a feast before they go, are you taking the piss now? So they can't, like, do silly things, but there's... I mean, it'll be the same again, won't it? Like, people will math it out. Like, I'm absolutely bis fishing, meaning the amount of snakeheads I can get in an hour... like, I can, by proxy, then set the price on the fish, right? Because if I'm happy with 30,000 gold an hour, I can price them such, so that I get 30,000 gold an hour. I know there's nobody out there that's more efficient at fishing than me, because you're bis fishing. That's the point of being bis build. This is going to be the story of Season 2. Like, if you're anything other than bis build... you will have even less chance. Like, you know, you'll take whatever somebody else says is feasible. Oh, that's a bow. That's a good one. That's money right there, I'm telling you. $266. Wow, these are down to 14k. I'll take 14k for BOE though. That's alright, isn't it? What was I saying? I don't know. Probably a TED Talk. Yeah, you're gonna absolutely, definitely need to have bis builds. Like, I know people hated it in Season 1. Farming the abundance, getting the epic tools. But now's the time in which it pays off, honestly, because the amount of people that will be like, how do I make gold with prospecting right now? And you tell them that there is only one way you make gold with prospecting right now, and that's if you have full resourcefulness jewel crafting tools. Epic via doing 6 weeks of abundance. And then that will instantly mean that most people can't do that. You'll compete against the people that did it in Season 1 and are still willing to do it now. But you won't really have any new players to the party getting in your way, because you'll just outprice them. It's kind of why I've thought for a long time they could do better to have seasonality implemented to the seasonality built in to the profession system as well. Because otherwise, those who played in Season 1 and have got everything set up in Season 1 basically gatekeep those who turn up in Season 2 from even having a chance. And now everything else is reset for Season 2. You know, your Mythic Plus scores get reset. Delves have been reset. You have to level all of those fuckers up again. Sure, you keep Valero at level 60 if you've done the work, but, you know, that's a solo achievement. You know, that doesn't directly affect anybody else. It's like if all of the PvPers kind of, you know, got to keep half of their arena rating from one season to another. People would be like, well, why? Why do those people... I thought we had a reset. Like... I mean, I don't mind. I play the game a lot. I got the advantage. I just feel it's a bit of a feels bad for those that don't have the advantage and have seemingly no reason to even try and compete. That's the worst thing. Seems very odd to me that people at Blizzard proactively look at a situation that prevents people from playing with a feature within their game and go, yep, that's fine. Oh, okay. So you don't want people to play with the aspects of the game you've spent so much time making. It's odd. Enter the crypt. Where is this crypt? Going the wrong way. Where is it? Keep getting distracted by shinies. Damn treasures, man. Ah, here we go. That's where we're going.
Of the old empire are entombed with their weapons. Free their spirits.
Sorry, that entire TED Talk turned around from Chris saying he's going to hold on to his fish. Oh boy, I can go on a tangent when I need to. Another treasure. Spectral Smith. Do we... Oh, it's locked, that's why.
The spirits rest. I'll make sure their weapons don't go to waste.
266 helm? What do these pieces of adventure gear cap out at? I've just realised my 276 set might actually end up being, in terms of item level, replaced even by adventure gear. That's wild. Adventure gear is gonna be superseded by adventure gear of all things. Damn. Special assignments turned up. What's the special assignment? Distribute the supplies. Can't fly past a tree and not pick it up. Especially with the blessing of the fact that not every single tree is next to 12 enemies in this zone. I love that. That's gonna be a real incentive for doing lumbering out here. We're gonna have to figure out a way to put like a smart price to lumber. Thalassian lumber, that is. We've figured out the rest of it. That's easy business. But Thalassian lumber's a touch more difficult to calculate for. Oh yeah, we got to give the right thing to the right people. Who did we get? What did we get? We got food. Give food to food people. No, what did we get? Food to food people. Food to the foodies. Weapons to the choppy choppies. Where's the third thing? What do I... Oh, right. Healy things. Herbs to you fellas. Oh, we slowly get faster doing this as well. More herbs. This is a very easy special assignment. Do it 10 times, job done. What do you want? Herbs. You also want herbs?
We will fight another day.
Boom.
And another after that. The Armani will never surrender.
Wait! The contracts are broken. My contract has changed. Ah! Fuck off, Blizzard. I paid 15 grand for this contract this morning. Oh, contracts are bugged. If you pick up the new contract, it appears on, when you log back in, it randomly gives you the Armani tribe instead. And I've only just noticed because I was like, why did I get 22 Armani tribe rep? I mean, for starters, it only gives you 15 rep a time. But I just wanted the contract to just, why not? Why the hell not? Ugh, great. They've clearly copy-pasted the new contract from the Armani one and then haven't changed something. It worked earlier, though, because I got proof. I was asked to hover over this earlier to show that it said the right faction, and it did. This has changed when I've logged out and logged back in again. Stupid game. It's annoying. Uh, 3 of 6 veteran gear. That's equivalent to what I've got now, and of course can be upgraded by 3 ranks as well. Outdoes my piece of crafted gear for now. Pre-socketing it, it's not technically any better, but when I upgrade it, it will be. There was another... I got some upgraded shoulders, actually, I think. What are these? Yeah, 3 of 6 veteran shoulders as well. I can technically put these on, really, can't I? There's not really any reason to not put those on. I'll still maintain my set bonus from Season 1. But they are 9 item levels higher. Annoyingly, I've got 2 of them. Don't know how that's happened. I don't know how I've managed to get 2 pieces of veteran gear at exactly the same. Don't know how that's worked, which is... Oh, I wonder if we end up getting that bug again, where everybody gets the same slots. Should we try the lair? Do we know if this has been fixed yet? Know if the lair's been fixed? Are we gonna get Oh yeah, we don't do it through here. You actually have to go there though, still, don't you? You do it this way? You can make a pre-made for it this way. There's me noggin fogger. People were having issues with this earlier, that people were spawning into groups that had already killed the boss and then were getting a deserter debuff when they left. Give it a go. Let's see. Cheeky cookie, don't mind if I do. Game. Okay.
Have you come to play?
Oh, stunned. Good start.
The skies
Okay.
darken.
Lock her up.
The seas swell. Beautiful, but
I'm going to say don't stand in the bubble. Burn down the murlocs quickly when they spawn before they reach the bubble.
have come to play. Bubbles of trouble.
Delete the ads.
The skies darken.
Delete all the ads.
Swell. Splish, splash.
Nobody's deleting the ads. What's this debuff we got? Just stacking dot, sure.
My friends have come to play. Bubbles of trouble. The skies darken. The seas swell.
Every time a bubble is popped, it deals heavy damage to the entire rain. This rain does a tick. Oh, there's an ant on my elbow. There's an ant on my elbow. Get off. Where did you come from, you sod? I'm trying to kill a boss. Go. Go. Where's the guard doggos? I know. They're in the house. Useless.
My friends have come to play.
We're just nuking the boss now. It's back again! Fuck off!
Bubbles of trouble.
Okay, dead. It's fine. It's all good. Oh, God. You got to roll on the loot even. Ugh. Gross. I mean, we just need on everything, right? That's the rule. Need Mog. Need Mog. We all killed it. 73. Never lucky. Oh, I lost by 1 on the braces. Okay. Why is this stuff not personal loot? Genuinely. Why is it not personal loot? Should you not get... So... You don't... So wait, so it's not even like a world boss where you get a guaranteed piece of loot on your first kill anyway. But it's... You've got to roll for the loot. So you want to get... Okay, so they clearly weren't happy with people realizing that they just kill the world boss once a week and be done with it. Now you've got to kill the world boss on every character that you want potential loot from. And you potentially do it on 4 difficulties. So it plays out like a 1 boss raid, even though it's kind of not a raid. Okay. Got a toy actually that makes me swim faster in the coiled aisles earlier. Can't remember what it's called though. Okay. There's a world quest, but it's down in the tome. Let's fly downstairs. You know what I haven't done actually? I haven't done a single one of the whatchamacallit. I've not done a single one of the surges or whatever. Idol of Blue Water and Blue Sky, is that the name of it? That's gonna come in handy like a lot, isn't it? Thank you, by the way. This thing. Surge forward whilst in the water, increasing movement speed by 300% for 20 seconds. Yeah, that's going on the bars, isn't it? We'll need that.
You honor me, Hashura.
Right, let's fly downstairs. Let's go and have a little poke about downstairs. Done all the campaign upstairs. Done a bit of fishing. Done our fishing dailies. We are 2 out of 5 with Captain Tocker. It's going to be a slow burn, this one, to be honest. But he who is persistent wins. The ritual site's active. Oh, the ritual sites are active still. I wonder what these do in terms of I wonder, oh yeah, what happens with these in terms of vault rewards and stuff? Have these been leveled up or what? Don't know. You can farm them to get the veteran gear? Is that what people are doing? That's interesting. Right. Trolls. First depths. Players are active in this area. I like this little icon. I like this a lot. Giving an indication to where you can go to where other players are just blasting. Are we starting to get custom groups? No. Temple Strike incursion soon. Okay, so people still haven't quite cottoned on to the fact that just doom balling your way around in like just going round in a circle, just killing everything on sight is probably still the best way to get the coins. People are still doing the events. That's fine. We should, in theory, be able to join in still, right? We can head over to where it is.
It is an honor to battle beside you. May Halazi hide.
Complete the current strike to begin the incursion. So people are all the way up here, so we can go northeast, south, northern, I suppose. This way, right? You got up here and you got up here. You can't fly over here. Best stats for the fishing rod? You've only got one choice, and that's perception. You can't stack anything else. But in Season 1, people didn't really care to upgrade it because they didn't really want more perception. But now you are going to want as much of it as you can get your hands on, so now's the time that actually upgrading your fishing stuff, if you haven't already, is a good idea. There is a new fishing rod with the new rep. Just bear that in mind.
Uraka.
So if you didn't make the one with fused vitalities last season, and you're really not that excited about going and starting to run a bunch of abundance every week, you can do the new fishing rep with whatever fishing rod you've got, or buy a blue one off the auction house. Then upgrade it to the new fishing rod once you've got the reputation with the new faction. Okay, these patrols don't have the option for you to jump in a group with them. Is it just the strikes and the incursions that trigger the ability to join a group with them? That's dead. This entire zone is so much more comfortable when you're just running around in a death pool, though. That, or I'm so tempted to not bother farming this on my hunter and instead farm it on my guardian druid, who just doesn't ever die. Because just mass murder out here is clearly the way to win. Gather allies to brave the cursed depths and eliminate the threats within. What does that even mean? What's this thing? Carrying a spirit ring feather, allowing you to call upon a spirit ring? Oh, okay. Gonna make getting places easier. Is it killing this thing that's the... Oh shit. I didn't mean to drop down there. Go on, little goblin legs. Go on. Yes, fella. Aha. Other peeps. What are we doing here? Some of these are very confusing. Activate the sigils. Oh, it's activate the right sigil. I didn't see the icon. But you can't see the icon because people stand on top of the icons with fucking great big yaks, you prick. They'll make this a no mount zone for sure. More. There's no, their speech bubble also covers it. Big brain, Blizzard, big brain.
It's an honor to battle beside you.
Also, it seems like the quests here are not like personal to you. If somebody completes it, it just goes away. Which is also difficult because by the time you get to it, it's gone. You end up running around like an idiot. I thought the mini quests at least would at least be like a you thing. It'd take me days to get used to the new button location. Muscle memory strong. Well, I was playing Power World for the last 2 weeks, and I've been hitting F in order to mount up all day. Yeah, I know what you mean. Once it's locked in, it's hard to let it go. But luckily, when you've played World of Warcraft for 20 years, the muscle memory is like it's beyond muscle memory at this point, isn't it? You can just play the game with your eyes closed. Yeah, if you go changing buttons, then that's a problem. Thinks this is too many. Oh, yeah. Fix the pet when the pet's dead. Yeah, we're cooked. That was too many. There's definitely going to be a learning curve for people in this zone. I've obviously got the slight advantage that I played it a lot on the PTR, but I think it will take a day or so for people to realise that deathballing is the way to do this zone. Group of 5, raid of 15, just deathball, just roll through the place, just killing everything you can possibly kill. Because I got 19 coins there from killing a pack of mobs. You get 20 coins from completing one of the quests. Why would you waste 5 times the amount of time completing one of the quests when you can just like get the same amount of coins killing a single pack of trash? 22 coins from like 4 skeletons instead of like 20 coins from completing a patrol. It doesn't, like, the numbers don't make sense. The numbers don't make sense to actually do the quests. If you're just like doom rolling your way in a big circle, you'll passively complete the patrols accidentally anyway. So they'll just become a bonus, and you'll be benefiting everybody else in your shard doing it at the same time. Doesn't seem to be much reason to even try and do this particularly solo. Unless you're, you know, on a very specific quest or something. Oh, don't stand in the goot. Faintly glowing gem, don't mind if I do. Especially once people start getting a couple of the corrosive powers. Then that really benefits people just being in a group. I mean, every quest is kind of desperately trying to tell you to team up when you do it as well. To be fair, to give Blizzard some credit here, they are really trying to sort of say, oi, do this in a group. 1,400. Estimated amount needed to obtain the remaining things is currently 107,000. That, though, is not taking into consideration the ones you have to turn in to get your player power, which is about another 100,000 on top of that. Maybe that's why. Maybe people haven't quite realised how many you need to farm. How many is my next turn in? 2,500.
All of them.
There's a couple of things I do need. I need misdirect and I need camo, which neither of them are in the starter build for BM Hunters, which is going to be really gross. What are we going to sacrifice in order to get camouflage and misdirection? No hard feelings is kind of also going to be useful, so that the pets just die less as well. Tar trap and freezing trap, well, that can sod off, nobody cares. Trailblazer is actually so useful I can't not have it. Aspect of the cheetah and turtle is reduced by 30 seconds. Get out of jail free stuff, innit? Haste by 2% for 2 points. Well, I'll sacrifice what? Oh, I can't even sacrifice 1% haste. That needs to be full for that to work. Ugh. What have they done to flip in? I just don't want tar trap. I want one of you. I want one of you, and I need one more point for no hard feelings. The duration of survival of the fittest is increased by 2 seconds. Well, fun fact, I also don't really use that button. I'd rather have my pet taking 50% less damage when I use misdirect. There we go. Now I feel a little bit more suited for killing things out here, at least if there's nobody else close to me.
Do you need protection?
Complete the current strike. Gather allies to brave the cursed depths and eliminate the threats within. I'm assuming this is still basically saying just do more patrols. I'm guessing that's all that means. Oh, you know that feeling when you find one ant and then you can't stop thinking about ants, and there's that weird illusion that you're being walked on by ants forever and a day. I got that big time right now. Oh, I have to check if it is an ant. Not an ant, it's my brain doing tricks on me. I don't like it. Right, how do we use this? Drag items from bags? No, it's a currency one, isn't it? Currency. What's the command for this? / goblin toolbox. Goblin toolbox, add. Shift click on the currency. Boom, there we go. Now we're tracking corrosive coins. Love a bit of Goblin Toolbox. Top tier add-on for Mr. Woo. Cookie time. Oh, game, you're a piece of shit. Your brain is bugged now. Ha 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 ha. Oh no, my pet's dead. All of that misdirecting and damage reduction to pets clearly doesn't take away from the fact that I get so distracted by squirrels. You're gonna let me take this quest, please? Thank you. Google Drive, fuck off. Jesus. It's not one thing, it's another. Oh, we've got to have a little bit more than one. Oh, pet's dead, of course. Getting toasted. Oh, this motherfucker keeps healing himself. That's why. Oh, Lord have mercy. No, we're just cooked. Right, let's die somewhere convenient. We're not dead. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Not dead, hold up. That wasn't meant to happen. This dude, fucking useless, just saying. Casual Blood Death Knight chilling, doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, they seem to have gone the route of let's forget about the affixes of the heroic worlds here kind of gameplay design. Let's just make everything rock fucking solid. And force everybody into a group. Ah, this is just a standard ass treasure. You can pick those up in combat though, which is a blessing. That shouldn't be taken for granted, because a lot of treasures you can't. Oh, I think I've got my corrosion thing. I think it also had a 20% execute attached to it. Pet's dead, fucking up. Has anybody been sneaky on what like the Limit and Echo boys are up to? It's always interesting to find out how they're breaking the patches. They'll be doing something they probably shouldn't be. That's just kind of their thing, you know. You know, clever use of game mechanics and all that. Now we're talking. Omni with a 90 stream streak. Some of you guys are crazy. Thank you very much. I think everybody's lurking over here because this is where the strike is. But I'm not sure people realise that this isn't just a timed thing. If people don't do the patrols, the strikes don't trigger. Which is clearly Blizzard's sort of gameplay design way of saying you can't just AFK the shit out of this stuff anymore.
Do you need protection?
There is no way we don't get our ass handed to here. But if you don't try, you don't know. Yeah, Peck got nuked. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good change. The only thing I do worry about is that the limitation of, you know, the mini games having to be completed is that in 10 minutes time, when nobody's in this zone anymore, like, and it's practically impossible to do this solo, the events just won't happen. Like, there'll be some realms where the incursions just never happen because there's nobody doing any of the things. Fortunately, though, like, the first time you do them all in a week, you can use the group hoppity skippity thing. I mean, technically, you can probably find the quests in here, right? Temple Strike, the Underbelly. Turning back the Surge. You can jump into these groups even without needing the quest, I believe. This is why I kind of think that the Death Ball solution is easily the best way to just, like, farm the coins out here. Everybody that's just chilling here, waiting for this to happen, it's never gonna... I mean, it will, but they're just, you know... Lack of contribution here isn't helpful. But I don't think people realise that, because people are so used to being able to just AFK in a spot and the game will just kind of, on a timer, just happen anyway. Especially when there isn't, like, a fill the bar or something that's showing you what you need to do. Pew this venom, because I don't think I can loot this newborn Wraith before I kill that venom. This thing was purple as if it has more coins on it. Now it's run away. Ah, whatever. Move on. Oh my god, 3 Soul Coilers cash found in one go. Where did all of those spawn? Ah, you got caught by the screen narrator. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, I guess since it's an accessibility feature, they kind of had to turn it on by default. But yeah, in turn meant everybody's logged in today and gone, what the f is that? It got me on the PTR, so I knew to expect it. But yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I'm glad I wasn't the only one that nearly fell out of my seat when I heard it the first time. Because it's loud. It uses, like, the system channel, I think, for volume. So it's by default just loud. Oh, it's nearly impossible to keep my pet alive. No, he's toast. I try and take on one of these packs that's got an elite in it. Running out of options. At least I got one of the souls. Did they change the font of the login screen? Oh, I don't know, maybe. I don't think it was noticeable for me. I didn't spot anything. Then again, I haven't logged into WoW in 2 weeks, so I probably wouldn't have noticed. Oh! Where's your next quest? Oh. Oh wait, hang on, no, I've got to complete the other half of this quest before it will let me continue. Alright, okay, sure. Oh, fuck a duck. Popped camo to try and stealth my way through this. Balls that up, something chronic. Oh my god, when you realise flipping gimme a man is on the tunes, I understand why some people watch on YouTube. So in this way. Oh, it's that statue back there. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me.
Greetings, Akilzon's favorite.
Where am I meant to be finding this thing? Finding all of these is part of an achievement. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more of these. I don't seem to get anything for finding them though, they're just on my map. Oh, hello. Light the incense sticks. 1, 2. Assume that's it. Are we good? Free loot! Free loot! Help a brother out. Free loot.
You got orders, Hashura.
You got this.
Do you need protection?
Into the Vault of the Restless Bones and defeat High Priest Jintal.
Put a good word in for me to Zuja.
Okay, that's in here, right? Yeah. Bunch of people up here, though, apparently. They all killing something? No. What we're up to 2.1 coin. We need 2.5 for the next coin. The next upgrade. There's a couple of ways to get freebie points, which I don't know if there's a way to game this, but it feels like going and getting the freebie points later might be worth more, because the cost of the coins goes up every time. So farm a bunch of coins and then go do the one-time coin gain things, and it will be cheaper, right? Unless my maths is wrong. You can use your corrosive. Oh no, they come from renown, don't they? Which means you're kind of just gonna get them when you get them. Might not be much you can do about it. Maybe it doesn't affect the price of the amount of coins you need to turn in each one. I'm sure somebody at Blizzard thought of that. They must have done. Have faith of how little of it I do have in Blizz sometimes. Oh, you literally fell over. Oh, you weren't the boss. That'll be why. Oh, we got the Dispelling Charm. I think that's the third one of the unique items I need. There's 4 unique items, but you also need to gain the renown before you can turn them in. Why can't I... Oh, hang on. Click the button. Whoop.
It is an honor to battle beside you. Oraka. Akilzon guides me to victory.
256 rings. These aren't going to be particularly useful to us, but I'll definitely take the 250 coins.
Keen-eyed Kina guide you to victory.
Return to Messi with somebody's coin. Right, all the way back there. That's easy enough. Let's go. I'll kill this prop paladin or we'll be here for a week. Bless him, he doesn't die, but he don't do any damage. Four coins for the assist. Drive on next time. Yeah, see, this strike still hasn't happened up here. So much so, I'm kind of sus of whether some layers are just bugged. Because there's no way this strike should have, like, the amount of people that have been running around this zone, there's no way this should have not been triggering. They were popping off, like, the incursions were popping off every 10 minutes on the shard I was on earlier today. .5. Right, next upgrade.
My magic is potent. Do not.
And we're down to 40. You may find corrosive coins whilst gathering around Ulatek. That's cool. It's not really the one I want. This is the one I want, which allows you to get decrepit keys to unlock the treasure boxes that are also around here. Because curiosity is going to get the better of me. Lost amulet, feather, mummified paw, and the eye. Got some of these. This unlocks something. Here we go. No? Does it not unlock something here? Dispelling of...
We fight for the Amani. All of them.
See a place where the dead were laid to rest, now profaned by the curse soul coilers. Oh, it's being cheeky, it's being cryptic on where you have to go to then unlock something. To then unlock. Okay. Figure that out another day then. Oh, do I have 8 of these? We unlock a second. No way, I've got 8 of these. The game claims I've got 8, but where did I get 8 from? Oh, I do have 8 of these. Chance during combat to apply a stacking poison to all nearby enemies. On death, the poison and its remaining duration transfer to new targets. This has been kind of massively underwhelming. Damaging an enemy has a chance to call a giant snake that erupts from below, gnashing the target's location and dealing damage split between everybody there. Any poisoned non-boss creature damaged below 20% health is executed. That's actually incredibly powerful. Yoink. Wait, why can't... Okay, you got to turn 1 off to select... Oh. Oh, I can only have 1 at the moment. Oh, you need to hand in enough of these before you can have 2. Oh, okay, so I've got to choose. Do I want my Plague of Corruption or do I want... Let's try this big enemy snake thing. I'm farming the coins. I'm farming corrosive coins.
Do not test me.
You have a steadily increasing amount of corrosive coins that you need to turn in.
May you always find
And the turn-ins give you points to spend in this tree. And this tree is kind of like your mini player power for the zone. Do I want to switch it up a little bit? My layer, my shard seems to be pretty busted. So I'm tempted to go back upstairs.
Akil-san Dakaru. The eagle.
Chip away at get some of these quests out of the way. I still have this quest, look. Temple Strike complete, Incursion complete, Ancient Foe slain. For my first spark. But flipping totally busted on my realm, unfortunately. Fashion recipes are an absolute mess again. Things that are supposed to be sellable on the auction house are warbound and vice versa. Yeah, I've noticed they've ballsed some stuff up for sure. They've even messed up some of the materials. This is a funny one. Loathsome anglerfish. Soulbound crafting reagent. A rare fish from the Isle can be bought and sold on the auction house. No, it can't, Blizz. Done goofed again. It's not like we've had PTR for 8 weeks. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that will either go warbound soon or will switch from being warbound. What you gonna do? I mean, you've probably snagged a few deals though, right? Surely? A few cheeky 75 silver recipes? I'd be slightly disappointed if you hadn't, to be honest. Let's do... I might just chip away at some of the world side quests out here. Thirst for knowledge.
I am honored by
These
your
side
presence.
quests done.
Journalized flame guides my hand.
Copy pasted the existing item for sure and just changed the name. Yeah, they've definitely done that. The contract's also broken as well. I definitely did not buy an Amani tribe one. But when you log out and log back in, it defaults to this one. So they've done goofed the new contract as well. Here's to hoping they fix that tomorrow, because anybody that bought a contract today to use is going to be like, why am I not getting the right rep? It's patch day, though. Everything doesn't work on patch day.
Give thanks to the lower of shapes.
If it worked, it wouldn't be fun.
Praise the lower of kings. Give thanks to the lower of shapes.
I know it's definitely an add-on that's causing this problem for me, but, like, my quest things are going all funky. I can't, for some reason, interact with half the quests. I'm way past the point where I expect a patch day to go smoothly, though. Way past the point. I mean, we've learnt to live with the theory that, you know, add-ons fall on their ass. Add-ons die anyway, we all know that, but even the base game is pretty fried nowadays. Reported a bug with the pet battle achievements to a Blizzard QA employee, and he didn't even know that they'd added new pet battle achieves. Yeah, that's kind of Is it that you could only do that? They were on a daily lockout, which seems to make no sense whatsoever. Probably because way back in the day, the Eastern Kingdoms ones were on a there was a daily rotation of the. It had a trainer on the achievement that's not even in the game. Okay. Oh. Hey. It's fun when it goes wrong. Lol. It's alright. I'm quite sure the QA department were in all hands-on mode, considering housing was absolutely frazzled only last week. To the point that if you you accidentally imported an external... If you imported an external blueprint for your house, it would just delete your internal blueprint. It would just delete everything in your house. Just 'cause. I think they probably quite quickly had a bunch of people on making sure that doesn't happen. go. Skelly mode. Okay, now I won't hear anything bad said about Blizz. I mean, it must be hard enough putting out more content than you can adequately test without people going on about it. Yeah. Not Blizzard's fault. They asked ChatGPT to code this patch, and it ran out of tokens. What can I say? Valera's lost all my curios. Well, the curios do change from one season to another. Even though we don't anymore. Or, well, they once upon a time said they were going to swap the hero every season, weren't they? And then we just kept Bran for an entire expansion. And then they were like, yeah, you're just keeping Valera for this expansion. But at least the curios are actually meant to change, I believe. Forgot to put quote-unquote make no mistakes in the prompt, yeah. Yeah, don't hallucinate. Don't. Delves are ready to run 11s next week. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to having to unlock those.
Sit down with me.
I might unlock them on my druid. Again, the theory of that just doesn't die and slowly plod through them. Seems it will probably be more enjoyable doing that than smashing my face against the keyboard on my hunter. I haven't decided. That's not high on my priority list, I can tell you that much for a fact. Re-unlocking delves doesn't seem like something that makes sense, but apparently it's a thing. Relatively easy up until 8, and then you got to pay attention. Yeah, see, me and attention is questionable. I am absolutely fudging my way through most content most of the time. We'll see. We'll see. 8s is cool. 8s is fine though. Like the 8s is the cutoff, isn't it, for like top tier vault stuff. I was lurking in Mr. GM's stream 20 minutes earlier after the stream this morning. And I heard him muttering something about the fact that they've capped the vault for the world track next week, and only for next week. They've capped it to like only give you a piece, that's to basically not give you a piece of hero gear out of the vault, which seems like a choice. Which for me means all the more reason to, you know, just do a couple of 8s next week and not worry about it, because if there's, I mean, there might not even be much reason to do 8s next week if they've capped the gear. You could probably get away with just doing 6s or something. So there might not necessarily be much of a rush. Unlock everything again if they've artificially capped it anyway. The A in Mantheus does not stand for attention. No, it definitely doesn't. Where is, oh, there we go. There's 2 more of these. Exoplasm. Oh, Jesus, we're getting all gooey in here. Once season starts, you'll get hero gear in the vault, so the week of the 18th. Vault available on the August 25th. So the... Oh, okay, so it's capped this week so that for the season start, you can't pull out a piece of hero gear. So on reset next week, the best you're going to pull out is a piece of champion gear, but the week... Your progress that week will still get... Okay. Yeah, so it sounds like there's some crossed wires there for sure. You can get a hero piece this week from the treasure map in a bountiful, but bountifuls aren't switched on though, right? There's no point for a treasure map yet. Although we did get a treasure map. Or oh, I don't know. I don't care. I'll play aspects of the game to the highest point I can play them and see what we get. See what we get. I'm so out of tune with all of this, genuinely. Gearing is just hard work in this game. Like the I mean, this isn't probably to everybody's liking, but I've said for ages they need to make the gearing process so much more straightforward. In fact, you need a flipping university degree to get your head around it in the first place. And then they tweak it just enough to make you completely confused by it all again the next season. Like, it's just too much like hard work. It's why I tend not to bother gearing up every season, because it's just, sometimes it just hurts your brain. Take a season off to go do some ATT instead. That's probably the play. Take a season off to go collect things. Gearing's just boring. It's been the same concept for 20 years, rinse and repeat. Well, they haven't really mixed it up much since they added Mythic Plus way back in Legion, have they? They've kind of They've really not rocked the boat with it much at all. I mean, they've given it, you know, fancy tier names and broken it down into multitudes of details and 4-5 different crests and whatever, but that's just adding complexity to the pot. That wasn't really changing how it worked particularly. Oh, you sell funky stuff. What do you want? Swirling ectoplasm. Biospectral brew. Yoink.
But you didn't hear the end of my story.
Repeat the activity you like and can do until you basically get everything from it. Yeah, I mean, that's not far off when you distill it down.
I'm listening, my friend.
But if you know, distilling it down that way can still accidentally lead you to, you know, how, for example, how spending crests can be very, very optimized to make your limited amount of crests go significantly further. These are optimizations that can be made that you've really got to know the system inside out and back to front to like figure it out. There's a lot of it that can be completely gamified, which is probably where my issue with it lies, really. Because there's nothing worse than like putting a bunch of effort in to do something and then somebody's like, ha ha ha, but did you take the left turn at Albuquerque and jump through the 4 hoops in order to get 15 more crests in order to upgrade 2 extra pieces of gear? And then you're like, well, now I feel stupid. I think it would be far better if, you know, the concept of keep it simple, stupid should apply to gearing. Don't bother anymore since Dragonflight. Just collect the recipes and then wait for the next season. The the strongest mindset I push in this game these days is just do the shit that's fun. Genuinely, soon as the fun stops and you have to start like stressing yourself out to figure shit out, just stop. Just stop. Just turn around. Turn around, stop. It's way too easy to get caught up in the hustle. And having over the years focused, you know, heavily on the goal making aspect of the game, it is genuinely one aspect that never stops. Like, it never stops, it's always on. The goalposts permanently move, and if you don't set yourself your own sort of limitations, well, you've seen it 100 times. People just get absolutely frazzled and then they just rage quit and they never come back. I have to put this quest thing somewhere else. The waypoints to the treasures are permanently distracting me from where we're meant to be going. If I sit in front of the PC and think, what the fuck am I doing here? Then it's time for a break. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. Yeah. I often get, like, I often get close to that, and I know it's a case of, like, I'm talking the talk, but not really walking the walk. There's often a case where I'll sit at my PC and be like, right, I need to get some constructive stuff done. And then I'm like, yeah, but I actually don't want to play this game. And like, I'm just sat there thinking, no, I don't want to be flying around picking up these treasures for 4 knowledge points that I don't really need. No, absolutely not. Log out, go play something else. Stand up, touch grass. You just kind of have to remember to actually do it. That's the thing. Oh, you got to do these in the right order, don't you? Shit, I forgot about that. Now I've nearly nuked myself. You got to do the charm. Mortar and pestle. See if Zygor knows the right order. Looks like it does. Knowledge point treasures are abundant in the new zone. You can now actually be more efficient each week. The issue is there really probably won't be too much after the first week, maybe 2 of stuff to do in the new zone. Unless there's something really hidden in the weeds that I've completely missed. There's no, like, Mechanica or something that's really going to keep me busy here for a long time, I don't think. The downstairs part of the zone, the mini player power grind is cool. But that is one thing that there's a very definitive, okay, I've got all my points now, and it's warbound, so you'll have that done. And I think people will do that this week, genuinely. People will just, once they've got the quests out the way, once they've, you know, figured out the gameplay loop, which will take 24, 48 hours. I think Team NA will figure this out today. You'll find there'll just be people just deathballing the downstairs area to farm out coins as fast as they can. And then once they've done that, they'll basically be done with the zone, because that's realistically all there is. Oh, we can't go this way. Boo, we've got to go back the other way. As zones go, Undermine was far better of a zone. Far better of a zone. Even excluding Mechanica. The Undermine was far better of a zone for like providing things for players to do. Even if they weren't necessarily super duper mega interesting stuff. I mean, this is light years ahead of Koresh, but is miles behind Undermine in my opinion. Bit of Goblin bias. There's definitely a bit of Goblin bias, I'm not gonna lie, but Delver's Arcane Golem from a sturdy chest in my first 12-1 Delve. Nice. Flying Mount. Awesome. The Delve mounts and stuff were stupid difficult to get last season. There's no campaign skip? What, not... You got world quests though, right? Please tell me the world quests are a warband wide unlock. You can just fly straight to the new zone. Check if you got world quests. I haven't even thought about logging an alt yet, to be honest. What's that pool called? Grizzly Cod? Oh yeah, that's the treasure pool. Doesn't count. Or that one. Yeah, that's my thing about this patch really, is I'm not sure what there is yet that's gonna like what I'm gonna get my teeth stuck into. It requires the dropped key. 0.1 patch for me, the last couple of expansions, has often presented me with some good reason to level alts, to expand from predominantly playing just a couple of characters. Dracothists turning up in 10.1, Mechanica turning up in 11.1. There was also the return of Nax in 10.1, I think, maybe 10.7, 0.7. There was quite a few things that turned up in the last couple of expansions that were like, right, we've done the new you've done the new zones and stuff. We've had the crazy first season of professions and all of that stuff, but now transition into this. Like there was a sensible, obvious transition of gameplay for me. I don't know what the sensible transition is in Midnight for me. How's this work then? Brine crusted chest, dropped key. That's the brine crusted chest. This crab has clearly got something to do with it. Find a bubbling clam underwater outside the cave. Bring the pearl, put it down for the crab, and then take the key to open the chest. Oh, clever, okay. GG handy notes. Or ATT, one of the two. Maybe both. Find a pearl or something. We'll just nuke things until we find a pearl. These mobs out of the way. Underwater outside the cave. Bobbling clam. Maybe like down here somewhere. Bubbling clam. Territorial eel is guarding it. Get you out of the way. See you later, fella. Give me some clam. There is no loot. Oh, what? Oh, I got 5. Oh, what? Okay. Skamazed. Where's that toy that I said is going to be really useful? Oh, that didn't really, that zoomed me forward. It didn't give me the 300% movement speed it claimed it was going to. Oh, okay. Okay, there's lots of bubbling clams apparently. World quests are unlocked, so at least they're region, they're warband wide. Even if your campaign skip isn't a thing. For the most part, you're not going to care on an alt about a campaign skip, though, if you can get to the new zone. And you can
Let's make sweet, sweet profit together.
do the quests out there all the same. Algae-covered stone. Just got much of a cooldown on it. A minute cooldown. Mr. Gumdrops! Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Bit of a admin-related nightmare by the looks of things over in the world of TSMs. Hope that wasn't too dramatic. Well handled, by the way. Thank you very much for the 55 months. Holy smoke. We had we had a 52 in stream earlier and all. Some big numbers at play. Thank you, my man. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. I need one of those mounts that does me underwater. Isn't summoning a favourite mount meant to favourite one that what's the name of the seahorse thing? Najatar, it was in. Crimson Tide Stallion. This thing swims underwater, right? Yes, there we go. Oh, now I lost it. Put you down here. Oh, I've got you on F4 anyway. Wasn't me. Knowledge base company emailed and said that they got compromised. I thought I got rinsed with malware. I mean, it's at least you spotted it quick enough. Hey, luminescent pearl. That's what we need, right? That's the one. It's always comforting to know it weren't your fault. That's it's good to hear, though. I'll spread the positive words if asked. Gumdrops is like Pavlov's bell for Manthe to eat. That's true, actually. Yeah, it used to be if Gumdrops turns up, it's dinner time, but it's 10 o'clock at night for me, so it really should not be dinner time. Though that said, I would be partial to a snack about now. Oh look, what's this shiny? Pearl placement. Ah, clever shit. Have a pearl. Happy crab. He shat out a key. Yoink. Beautiful. Another toy. Stare into the twinkling pearl. Ha! I'm a crab. I'm a crab. Gives you a crab buff. Gives you a crab buff. I see. Malicious script was injected 20 minutes after I finally got around to updating the known pages from 10.1. Ah, you jumped on it quick enough. It's all good. Four minutes. Twitch have crab emotes. Twitch doesn't have crab emotes. Ah. Game's done. No, no crabs. Sad. The only time I'm ever sad to not have crabs. Alright, enough of that silliness. Enough of that silliness. Right. Some people will be like, what the Christ is going on? Can we mount as a crab? Ah, it's gone. Fun's gone. As soon as you mount up. Right. What were we doing? Landed in a quest. Oh, hello. Click the rib cage. Oh no, I'm back as a crab again. Lol.
Fly with Baku.
Ooh. 256. Share appearances with a few random things.
Thunk guide your path.
Snake charmed, I'm sure. So these are the sidelines. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more sideline quests. Yeah, this week is probably just going to be focused towards getting the downstairs done. Having a bit of a tinker around in the main zone. Keeping an eye on just how crazy the feast market gets this time round. I usually pay. Anybody that knows me well knows that I don't give a shit about the feast market. Never have. Almost thought I never would. But this time round, I'm tempted to at least keep my eyes on it, because it's just the kind of thing that's, you know, it's new, it's shiny. There's so little of that new and so little of that shiny. Hickons over on NA is usually dominating the feast market, which is always funny to watch. Rip anybody over on Team NA trying to compete in that market, mind, but
Oraka.
Selling a bunch of my cheap fish. Is this a sign that people are coming in and just like cleaning out all the cheap fish from today?
Do you need protection?
2, 3, 4, 5. We're getting 250 rep every side quest. Makes me think that probably about the same again. Probably renown 7 or 8 is easily achievable this time. Oh, I'm already renown 6, mind. Yeah, renown 7 is probably easily achievable without any sort of shenanigans. What's the pylon fish for? Been selling them for the polygon one. That you need a whole bunch of them. There's a vendor in the middle here. There's a whole bunch of them. In fact, it looks like we're going there now. I'll show you. There's a the big one. Big one's only used in the cosmetic things, I think. It's the small ones that I think are used in one of Alchemy's new recipes. This dude here, Navigator Atula, wants these things, the pristine polygons and a bunch of void light marl. 10 pristine for a toy, display the highest honor. Don't know what it does, mind. Pin a gold starfish to a friend or foe. So 2 toys are available. Basically makes this, what, like 30,000 gold plus the void light marl for each toy right now. You can buy the pristine ones by trading in 5 of the cheaper ones. So you can actually buy, if you get your bulbous ones for less than 250, you know, there's a bit of an arbitrage opportunity on those. People have probably figured that out already. But their price is all being relatively determined by this. 50 the bulbous ones. 50 bulbous, 50 bulbous, 50 bulbous. So yeah, jewel crafting recipe. Decor, and beast. No, food. Well-fed food buff. 65 highest secondary stats food buff. That needs 250 of the small ones. You can convert them up, but you can't convert them down. So this is weirdly probably why the beached asteroids. 64. What's 64 times 25? Probably less, more than 500, right? I think the smallest ones are actually like 25 times, how much are the small ones right now? 64 gold. 1,600 gold. Whilst the green ones are only selling for 578. So there's weird arbitrage going on between these two, because you can convert the greens into the blues, and then the blues you buy the toys with. And the greens also buy you these decor recipes. But because it's 250 of the default ones, that's holding the price of the basic beached asteroid way higher than it should be. As people are trying to get their hands on this cooking recipe, I'd guess. But, you know, you're a bit of a fool to try and find sense in the market prices on day one, so what you gonna do? How are we doing, Darkwing? Welcome in.
You got orders, Hashura.
It's the only abuse I'll allow in chat.
May Akilzon's
If it's
eyes
fish-related
be
abuse,
back.
it's fine.
Now go, soldier.
I mean, I'm surprised it's not with a large duck, to be honest. Are we back on MIRC?
Do you need
Clearly.
protection?
It is about the journey, not the destination.
To be fair, though, MIRC was also pretty tragic for malicious scripts, so maybe it's probably best if we're not. Too soon? Right, I am very quickly noticing that I can't even follow an arrow at this point in the day. I've been playing this game way too much today. I think it's probably not a terrible idea for me to not do as long of a stream this evening and get a nice bit of rest in, and we'll go ham again tomorrow. That is feeling like the play for me. That is definitely feeling like the play. Since I'm sat in the city, that makes sense. Let's do one quick, cheeky little look at the auction house. See what's popping. What have we sold? What have we definitely not sold? I got one of these polygons up for 7,500 gold. Whoops. Don't think we sold that one, did we? Anything in the mailbox? A few bits and bobs. A few fish, to be fair, more than anything else. The odd occasional fish from today. Doing a bit of fishing has been alright. A few snakeheads. Actually, I'd say the thing that's probably made the most gold today is just been flying around picking up the 262 treasures. Sorry, are they 266? Whichever ones, I don't know. Oh, curiosity. We still have the only toy. We have the only toy for sale still. Well, half of this is going to expire. I'll figure it all out tomorrow, but it was a relatively chill first day. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too... 250 Void Light Metal, don't mind if I do. Nothing too crazy. I do unlock the new zone for fishing. You can fish in it by default, but you will want to do the Captain Tocker quest line. You've got to get a couple of chapters of campaign out the way. Eventually you'll be able to talk to this guy properly, and he'll give you a quest that will send you down the path of unlocking all of the new fishing options. And then there's this little island in the middle to where you do your daily quests each day to help you build up the reputation with the faction as well. That's mostly it, really. But boys and girls, thank you very much for sticking with us today. Hope you've had some progress on the drops for the transmog. I appreciate you sticking around. I very much appreciate the chat, the conversation, the bits, the subs, the love. It's been awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it greatly. Come say hi on Discord if you're not there already. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of the day, and I will catch you next time. Peace.